So problem 58. There exists a unique strictly increasing sequence of non-negative integers such that this equation holds. So this is again from AMC 10. So which means it should not be like a Olympiad problem that takes like hours to solve. So now we come back to our formula again. So what was the formula that we have been talking about again and again in previous videos? When you have something like this, you can rewrite it as a n minus 1 and so on. So when n is odd, so obviously here n is odd, but what I'm going to do is 289 is 17 square. So what makes so let's for the simplicity, let's write it as this 217 is x. Let's make this the notion. Then this expression 2 to the power 89 becomes 2 to the power 17 to the 17. So that's just like x17, right? So my initial expression is now is the following: x17 plus 1 over x plus 1. So if I use this formula, so this expression becomes x16 minus x15 plus x14 minus x13 plus x12 minus, and so on, up to where we have minus x plus 1. So this is the expression. So since x is 2 to the power 17, if I replace back, I'll get all these terms are powers of 2. But the issue is the expression here is all positive, all plus numbers. But in our case, it's it is, we have negative signs here somewhere, over here. So what I'm going to do is try to rewrite it as rewrite them as positive plus numbers, I guess. Okay, so what we can do here is the following. So if I do in pairs x15, I have x minus 1, right? And then this x minus 1. So okay, in all pairs, in all of the pairs, so like we have 17 numbers, but I'm going to use so x13 x minus 1, and then the last one is just like x minus 1, so I'll have 1. So basically what I have here, x minus 1 and x15 plus x13 plus, and all odd powers up to x plus 1. So what we can do here is replace. So this, the first one is 217 minus 1, right? And then the parentheses here up to x and plus 1. So what you can do here is, it's known if you use the power series, 217 minus 1, you can rewrite it as 216 plus 215 up to 1. So it's just this sum written as 217 minus 1. So what we have here is 216, 215, like this, and then x15, x13 up to x and plus 1. So we have here 17 terms, all of them are powers of 2. Here we have 15, 13, 11, so odd numbers. It's 8 of them and plus 1. So when you open the parentheses here, so these are all powers of 2, and when you open the parentheses, you'll end up with the powers of 2, and all of them are distinct. And then the last one is here. 1 is just like 2 to the power 0. So how many terms do we have? So in total, in this expression, we have 17 times 8 plus 1 terms. So that gives me like 6, 5, so 137 terms. So basically it's asking for k, and then k is a number of terms. So that's 137 terms.